Yo, what's going on guys, it's King. Welcome back to another Fortnite video. Before the video starts, I just want to hope all of you are having an amazing day. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more Fortnite videos, feel free to subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how to get easy wins in Fortnite Battle Royale. Of course, I am by no means an expert at Fortnite, however I have accumulated over 100 wins, and I do think I have enough experience to give you guys some tips and tricks. A quick disclaimer, this method is by no means a way to get high kills. If you want to learn how to get high kill wins or high kills in general, I will create another video on that tutorial. Some of you may also think that this method is cheap. If you are one of those people, then you don't have to follow this method. This is just an easy way to get wins in Fortnite. I personally don't follow this method simply because I enjoy getting high kill wins. But if you are having a hard time getting those wins in general, or you may be new to Fortnite, I suggest this tutorial. Now let's get into the video. Starting the game, you may want to figure out where you want to drop before you jump out of the bus. I would avoid areas such as Tilted Towers, Retail Row, Anarchy Acres, and Fatal Fields. These areas are what we call high traffic areas, where a bunch of other players will drop and immediately result in more gunfights. Instead, try going to places that aren't as common, such as Gracie Groves, Lonely Lodge, and Flush Factory. After landing in those areas, you may run into your first few enemies. If you do, here are some quick tips for winning gunfights. Crouch when shooting. Your accuracy will be a lot higher if you crouch while shooting, and your hitbox will be a lot smaller. If you have a fully automatic weapon, such as an AR, try to shoot burst of shots or single shots to make sure you're hitting. Then once you're hitting those shots, try to shoot fully automatic. If you have a slow firing weapon or single shot weapon, it would be best to get as close as possible to secure easy headshots. Learn to build. If you need to get better at building, try to spend a few games focusing on building alone. The same goes for shooting. Try lowering or increasing your sensitivity and getting into more gunfights. You want to be higher than the enemy to have height advantage at any given time, so paying attention to resources is key. Do not forget about the storm. The storm can be the bane of your gameplays if you're not aware of the distance between you and the safe zone. You never want to be more than 1.5 minutes away from the safe zone. These quick facts may help you. A horizontal line across 1 square of land takes 45 seconds to cross, while a diagonal line across 1 square of land takes 65 seconds to cross. Just remember, for wins, the storm may also be your friend. Spend as much time as you can to loot buildings, but be wary of the time you have to get to a safe zone. When you finally have to move away from the storm, try and stay as close to the edge of it as possible, especially near the end of the Battle Royale. You don't want to be in the middle of the safe zone at any given moment. A lot more battles will be fought near the center of the safe zone, and the goal of this strategy is to avoid as much battles as possible. Stay hidden. Bushes and buildings are going to be your best friends. Finding a nice tall bush to stay in may secure you a place within the top few. The same goes for a building. If you have traps, try and find a nice tall building to stay in. Trap each entrance of the building, and you may find some easy kills. Once you're within the top 10 players, the game is going to get very slow. Remember to stay hidden along the edge of the storm and wait for enemies to kill each other before you proceed. When it comes down to you and a few others, you're going to have to choose your battles very wisely. Any enemies who aren't focused on you, or any players left after a gunfight, are easy kills. Try and kill players immediately after they've won a gunfight, or try and sneak up to any players who aren't paying attention to you. Patience is key. In the final fight between you and the last person, you have to play extremely slow. If the enemy has a height advantage, the best thing would be for you to build up to them. If enemies are in danger of being in the storm during the last stage of the Battle Royale, wait them out. When they have to move away from the storm, attack. Above all, practice. I've played a lot more games than I've won, and I practice every single day. Focus on specific areas you need to improve on, whether that's building, winning gunfights, or whatever. I personally spend a lot of my time just focusing on winning gunfights, getting better at building. These are all things that I need to improve on personally. So I won't focus on winning or getting insane gameplays. I'll just sit there like in the back of a map and try and build something different, or try and like learn how to build better. Or I'll do the opposite, where I'll just push really aggressively and get better at building while I need to, or winning gunfights that way. Practice is the only way that you will get better. People like Ninja, he constantly stresses this. Practice, practice, practice. Try to analyze some of the things that you did wrong. Ask yourself what you could have done better and try to apply that to the next game. After all, it's just a game. You don't need to get too worked up over it. Of course, these are just simple tips that I thought of, when thinking of this video. I hope that some of them helped in any way. I know personally that I have a long way to go before I consider myself great at this game, and these are some of the tips that I use to get better at the game. I hope this tutorial helped some of you guys out. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. If you have any further questions, leave them in the comments below, and I promise I will get back to them. One of the easiest ways to reach me is also through my Twitter. It's one of the best ways to stay up to date with myself personally and the channel. So I suggest following my Twitter. If you want the Twitter, the link will be in the description below. Have a great day, everyone. Peace.